Sorry for the strange background and my rough appearance, but it's 6:30 a.m. on a Sunday and the kids are still asleep, so I got up quite early to film this video before I head off to my photography class. Half of my equipment is already there, so... Hi everyone, welcome back to Linda Libra Loca. Today is my February favorites. I just have one skincare item, so let's get that one out of the way first. And it is by a brand called Instytutum, and it's a spa-like brand. It comes from Swiss, and they do have a quite ethical approach in terms of they do donate some part of the earnings to a charity that wants to grant access to clean water worldwide, so that's amazing. And I didn't know that. I was sent that by a PR company, quite a bunch of this stuff, but this is the one thing that I've been testing that really stood out to me. They are just called serum, toner, cleansing milk, no fancy names, and that one's called serum. But this serum contains quite a lot of vitamin C and niacinamide, which I really enjoy because it's brightening and combats hyperpigmentation. And I do use a lot of brightening things. I use retinols, I use AHAs, I use BHAs, I use other vitamin C products. But that's my newest addition. I've been using it for a little more than 4 to 5 weeks. And I can really see a difference in the hyperpigmentation I had on my cheeks. Of course, I can't tell that it's down to this one only, but I think it played an important role. And the one thing, and I love the packaging, airtight pump, great. The one downside that I found is that it is quite fragrant, so I can smell it, and yeah, it contains perfume. Some people might be allergic to that. Looking at it, I have quite a few PR samples, but I really just show what I honestly like and enjoy. So let's crack on. Makeup wise, pixibypetra Flawless and Poreless Primer. I have only recently started using primers because with my skin being oily, I never saw the point. But with my skin getting more dehydrated, my foundation would settle into my pores within 2 hours, and primers really help with that. And that one is mattifying, so apply it all over my T-zone. It doesn't feel too silicone-y, it feels almost a little powdery, and it helps keeping my T-zone matte. It's not hydrating in itself, but it prevents the foundation from settling into my pores, so that one's a win for me. Leave your primer recommendations down below, because now that I discovered the magic that is primers, I want to try more. Another one from Pixi, this is the Sheer Cheek Gel. And even though it looks really dark in the tube, it isn't that dark. I applied a quite generous amount for filming this video just so you could really see it on camera, and it leaves a rosy flush to my cheeks. This is called Flush. There are 3 different colors, and the one downside is I don't think that this would appear on women of color or even on a little deeper skin tones, something like medium to dark, because I'm quite pale, and as you can see, it's a flush, and I used quite a lot of that. The plus side is that really stays put all day. It has been my go-to blush for work, because I put it on and it just stays put, looking natural, blending into my skin. Don't use it with a brush though. Use your fingertips, or you might use sponge, but it tends to stain the sponge on the fingertips. Because yeah, with a brush, or at least for me, with a stippling brush, something like that, it tends to get a little patchy. Another makeup thing that I've been using but not really loving, I just wanted to mention it because I don't think it will get a mention before it's empty, it's the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. It grew on me over time, but yeah, Benefit and I don't really get along when it comes to mascaras. And that one was a gift from my sister for Christmas 2015. And at first it was too wet, like many mascaras are for my taste. And it really is nice at lengthening, but not that great on volume. I tend to build up my mascara quite heavily. That one really clumped my lashes when I started building it up. So yeah, not the biggest fan of that. Now that the formulation is a little bit drier, it's okay. I can apply 2 to 3 coats without it looking crazy clumpy. But yeah, I'm not sold. It's not perfection, and Benefit mascaras are quite expensive, so I don't think I'm going to repurchase this one, but I'm going to happily use it. Oh, the plus side is it does hold a curl, but then I really have difficulties with that, and it really stays put. You really need a dedicated eye makeup remover to get rid of this one in the evening. So no flaking, no panda eyes. Last one, my first ever Bite Beauty lipsticks, and I won them in a giveaway. And this is a set of 4 Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipsticks. They are pretty much everything I've been wearing on my lips in, say, mid-January to the end of February, because there's quite a diversity of colors. There's fig, pepper, honeycomb, and nori. And yeah, they are just cute. The downside to them being that small and cute is you easily lose them, so I only have 3 left. Honeycomb, the neutral shade, is gone, and I didn't even have time to picture it on my lips, so shame on that. Out of the other shades, Fig is a dusty pink, and yeah, it's a nice shade, but I don't think that I will reach for it very often. It's just not my kind of shade. Pepper, despite having a really hot and fiery name, is a mauvey tone that's perfect for me. It's my Lips But Better, and it has been in my office purse all month because it basically goes with everything, looks polished and not over the top. And what I'm wearing right now is nori, and it's absolutely not a seasonal color. It's a brownish red, but I love it, and I wore it on Instagram stories, and so many people commented and saying, this is the perfect lip color for you, and it's great. Wear time is without eating 3 to 4 hours on me. I have to reapply after a meal, especially with the dark ones like nori. They do transfer if you drink tea. Yeah. Not the best one to show you, but you can see nori there. So yeah, they wear quite well. They are not overly hydrating, but they're not drying either. They don't migrate, they don't settle into my lip lines, and they are easy to apply. I highly recommend you check out Bite Beauty lipsticks if you haven't, but probably you haven't. I'm the only one late to the party. Quick glance over there. That's everything I have for today. I have been testing quite a few other things, but I haven't made up my mind if they're going to make it in the May products or in the favorites. And I'm rambling now, so it's time to go. I'm going to see you all very soon with another video. Bye. They donate they do donate some